Violet's eyes snapped open. What the? Where am I? But she didn't have time to think. Violet was lost in a whirlwind of sensations. Asher, she breathed, uncertain. Violet gasped, a cry escaping her lips, as a jolt of pleasure shot through her. Waves of pleasure radiated through her body, making her arch her back. Her eyes fluttered closed as she surrendered to the sensation. She writhed beneath him, unable to stay still as the intense pleasure washed over her. Her reaction only encouraged him as he continued his ministrations. Someone seems to be having fun. Violet's eyes flew open. She turned her head, gasping as her gaze met mesmerizing green eyes. Roman Draven. Violet was stunned. How? Where? When? Her mind raced with questions. What are you? Her hands gripped the pillow as if it were a lifeline. You're such a naughty little purple head, aren't you? Roman chuckled, the sound vibrating through Violet's very core. Oh my God, she thought. I'm losing it. Nothing made sense, but she didn't care. Her mind was completely consumed by pleasure. She could barely think, let alone breathe. Looks like our girl needs more attention, he said. Our girl? Violet was taken aback. Since when did I become their girl? This is so embarrassing, she thought, wanting to disappear. Before Violet could process what was happening, she whimpered. It was all too much. Don't worry, he whispered in her ear. We're gonna take care of you. Violet's head swam with dizzying sensations, but that was just the beginning. Roman! Violet screamed his name. But Asher's hand landed on her backside with a sharp smack. Violet couldn't tell if he was angry that she'd called another man's name or if it was because of her restless movements. It was an overwhelming onslaught of sensation, and Violet thought she might actually die. Not that it would be a bad way to go, she thought, as her body coiled tighter and tighter. She ground against Asher's face, clutching his hair, crying out in pleasure. She was right on the edge. She gasped, Violet. A voice called her name, pulling her away from the blissful sensations. Violet, wake up! The voice grew louder, more insistent, and her eyes flew open. Disoriented, Violet looked around the room. Her 3 roommates were staring at her, each with a different expression on their faces. Lily awkwardly scratched the back of her head. Hazel Sterling struggling to keep a straight face. And Alice's face was bright red. And then it hit her. It had all been a dream. It hit Violet like a ton of bricks. The whole thing had been a dream. Even worse, her roommates had been front row witnesses to her very vocal dream. The mortification was intense. Heat flooded Violet's face as the realization sank in. Not only had she made a total fool of herself, but she had done it in front of the worst possible audience, her roommates. She didn't even want to know what she had said in her sleep. But judging by Alice's glowing red cheeks and Hazel's barely contained laughter, it had to be bad. Her stomach twisted with embarrassment. She could already hear the teasing that was sure to come. The whispered jokes, the smug grins. Violet wished she could sink into the floor and disappear entirely.
See that button on screen? That's your full story. Tap it and download the Pocket FM app now for free.